Hello friend, this is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com, and today I want to talk to you about wisdom for riches and honor. Wisdom is often overlooked for life and for success and for having the best possible life you could have. Now people will talk about some knowledge, but applying that knowledge and wisdom is so very important. And here's the thing, God will give you that wisdom liberally, where you could create your own life the way you want it to be by operating in wisdom. In Proverbs 3, wisdom is personified, and it says, "Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her." I want you to think about that. If your life, the ways you're walking, the way your life is going is not pleasantness, then maybe you're not operating in wisdom. If the paths that you're going down are not peaceful, maybe, my friend, you are not operating in wisdom, because her ways are pleasantness and all her paths are peace. Now, I don't know your individual situation, but I do know that God will give you wisdom. And he gives wisdom, as James says, to all men liberally. If you'll believe when you ask him for wisdom, and you don't doubt, you don't waver, you just believe in faith, humble faith, you will receive that wisdom. And that wisdom will lead you down the pleasant path, the peaceful path, the way of pleasantness to riches and honor. You don't need to settle for second best or even worse than that. You can live the best, most glorious, most abundant life possible if you will receive wisdom from God. Now you may say, well, who wouldn't receive wisdom from God? Most people, because the reality is most people are quite content with the way things are going, even if they're not good. But because they know that and they understand being in that situation, it's more comfortable. Now they'll mentally talk about wanting to change and wanting to do something different and wanting to be better and wanting to be rich or whatever it may be. But the reality is they're quite content exactly the way things are. Because if they wanted any of that stuff, any of that change, any of that betterment, they would find it, because God would give them the wisdom when they ask for it. When they seek it, they would find it. But the fact they don't have it, and they're not implementing the knowledge of God and the wisdom of God that comes into their lives, is not being acted on. That's one of the big problems in life. You have to make sure that you're not sabotaging yourself, that you haven't decided to go astray and keep yourself in this little path that you feel like you can control, or at least you feel like it's known. The variables are known. So while it's not good, it's not what you want, you understand it. And sometimes for a lot of people, that's all they really want, is comfort of knowing what is happening, even if it's not good. Now with that in mind, I want to suggest that you get my book, 600 Wealth, Prosperity, and Abundance Affirmations, because I deal with the subconscious issue, how to change that. And then the affirmations themselves are built in such a way to help you radically reprogram your mind for God's wisdom so you can flow in his abundance, wealth, and prosperity. My friend, I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.